welcome back. We are Vors Physical Media. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles, and we have a brand new series that's going to happen every single Saturday.
This series consists, I actually followed this last night when we were watching a movie. Mm-hmm. Weird shit comes to my brain during the movie. Isn't that weird how you come up with stuff when you're not even thinking about what you're doing?
No.
And leave me in the comments if you're like that. Shit just comes to your brain and you're
like, ooh.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to take 2 movies each Saturday, just like she said. A movie I think should be recommended for people to watch, to view. Mine this week is actually a family film. Mm-hmm. Hers is like a action comedy film. Mm-hmm. Now it's going to be based all over different genres: science fiction, horror, family.
Right. Whether it is an older title or it is a brand new title.
Yep. Now, this is not to tear away from the reviews. They will still be being done. Both of these movies will be up for review at some point here soon, especially the one I'm going to be talking about. We watched this, such a great movie, but this is going to be a thing every single Saturday. So, once again, it's coming from what we think would be a movie for you guys to watch. Doesn't mean you got to watch it. Doesn't mean you got to hate on us. But I came up with the idea of recommending a different woman every weekend, but numbnuts here didn't think that was a good idea. So, I mean, I had a couple lined up for myself, but numbnuts shut that down too.
He didn't have nobody. I can tell you that right now.
See, this is what I'm talking. I come up with good ideas, and this is what happens.
Well, you came up with a really good idea for this one, but not the woman part.
I'm going to let her start.
Okay, so the movie that I chose is actually a Kino Lorber title, and it is starring Burt Reynolds, and it is White Lightning.
We can't go wrong with Burt Reynolds.
No.
He's surrounded by beautiful women all the time.
Okay, but you ain't getting none of them. And it has the original one sheet. And as you guys know, Kino Lorber, their disc artwork is just their logo. So we're going to give you like a quick what this movie is about, so you guys have an idea why we are recommending this movie. So this movie is about Burt Reynolds' character, who is Gator McCluskey. Yes, his name is Gator. And he is in an Arkansas prison, and a family member comes in and tells him that his younger brother was murdered by a dirty cop. So he tries to escape. Doesn't work. Then he decides he's going to work with the FBI because of what's going on in the little town that he lives in and is from, is that it is a dry county and they are making moonshine. So the dirty cop is taking money off of the moonshine and not claiming that he's getting this money. So the FBI is after him, and he agrees to do this to be pretty much pardoned. And
Adventure pursues. You got Cool Hand Luke fills in the beginning of the movie.
You do?
You if you watch it, or if you've seen this movie, you know where I'm coming from. Smokey and the Bandit fills throughout the movie, so if you like Smokey and the Bandit, you will like this. This movie is funny. I love Burt Reynolds. I know a lot of people don't usually gravitate towards his movies. Numbnuts here hasn't seen hardly any of his movies, so he surrounds himself by beautiful women every movie. That's just a given. He is such a great actor. He brings comedy when we need comedy in this day and age, really.
Right.
So, White Lightning is definitely recommended just for Burt Reynolds alone, because he's hilarious.
Yes, and this is actually the first film. There's actually a second one
called Gator,
which is just called Gator. So you get to see Gator McCluskey in another one. So the reason why I recommend this movie is because you were literally laughing your ass off from beginning of this movie to the end of this movie. And you also want to see what Gator's about to do, too.
Yeah. My pick. We just watched this. This is going in as one of the best 4K transfers of the year. It's going to be running up against The Outlaw, Josie Wells, and Pell Rider, which, as you know, is 2 Clint Eastwood films. I'm a big Clint Eastwood fan around here. She's a John Wayne. I'm more of the gritty type, dirty.
Yeah, but I'm really enjoying watching.
She's really enjoying watching Clint Eastwood, though. I'm going to turn her into a fan. This deserves Best Animated Film of the Year. It got the Academy Award for Best Animated Film of the Year. This movie is based off a short film called Aqua. So if you want to watch, go to that first. There's no deleted scenes or anything that's going to ruin the movie. That's where he got the idea to do this movie into a full-length feature film. And there's also one on there called Priorities, which is about a human and its best friend, whether it's a cat or a dog. But in this case, it's a dog, which hit home for me because I'm a big animal lover. So my priority first, even over her, or my animals come first before anything in life in general. So I know there's a lot of people in the world that's like that, but that's what that movie, short film, is about. That one's a little bit longer. I think it's like, what, 10 to 12 minutes.
Yeah,
the other one's not as long. But Aqua came into this movie called Flow. That is my pick, just because the movie does flow, but it's about a little black kitty cat. He's pretty much left alone to himself, and along the way and on his adventure throughout the movie, he meets a Labrador dog. Amongst other animals that he meets is another group of dogs that was originally with the lab. They're not as friendly as what the lab is. They help out somewhat, but then they get distracted very easily. You also have a lemur who likes to collect things. So, and when he collects things, I mean, he collects bottles, the little handheld mirrors. Is that what he has? Yeah. And whatever little kinklings he could find along the way, and he held them very personal.
Yeah, he definitely reminds you of from Madagascar.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. But
Julian.
You had Chikwibakwa. Is that the name?
Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it.
It's another little animal that goes along with them. You have a bird that also looks like a crane. It's not a crane, but it's a beautiful bird to look at. Now the animation in this movie is absolutely beautiful. We got the 4K, obviously, from the Crozon film. September it comes out on 4K from Criterion. I didn't want to wait because I kind of wanted the box set, so I went that route with that. You don't have to go that route. It was a little bit more expensive, not too much more. I think I paid like $35 for that.
Which is not bad.
So even on a sale, $25 for Criterion. But this movie, you need to take your family, watch it. Especially if you're an animal lover, you appreciate what animals can do for us to keep us mentally stable throughout our years and the way this world is now. That's mainly what I depended on throughout my life, was animals, because I swear to God, that's what I was put on earth to do, because I'm not the biggest people person. I'm an animal lover, so I swear God put me on earth to help with animals, because my heart leans towards that more than anything else. I get upset with certain stuff in the world that happens, like with kids and animals and humans just in general. That's sad to see, but I get more upset when it happens to animals, I guess. But there's a lot of people out there like that. This movie, though, you need to check it out. It is such a great movie. Family, there is some sad parts in it.
There is.
But it really shows treasure your animals. And the director, I really like this director because he's a big animal lover.
I hope that he does more films.
I hope he does more, because the animation in this is just absolutely beautiful. If you have the right TV, the right capabilities, the right player, the right sound, you're going to be mesmerized on the picture. You need to watch this on the biggest screen that you can get. So if your screen's, at least you need to have a screen 65 inch and above to actually really enjoy this movie, because you're looking at it, other than worrying about the animals, what's going to happen. The background is just absolutely beautiful. I'm not going to go in too much because I will give away the whole story, because I freaking love this movie. It was a great movie. Soon as it was over, I could have watched it again. Yeah. To be honest with you,
we both could.
Just because it was.
This is probably going to be one of those movies like As Above, So Below that we're going to be probably watching 2 to 3 times a year.
Yeah, like I said, it's the best animated film I've seen in years. Disney could never compare to this. DreamWorks, which I speak highly of, could never compare to this. This guy needs to do more movies. I like movies that has to do with animals, especially with like this. It was done extremely well on a very low budget at that, and to come out and it looking as great as it has. So check out Flow. I'm not going to go on anymore. And you need to check out Gator, White Lightning, courtesy of Kino Lorber. That are our 2 recommendations for this week. We will be back next week to recommend 2 different movies. So if there's any movies you guys would like to recommend or suggest to us, please leave them in the comments below. Please like this video. That definitely helps with the weird YouTube
algorithm that they do.
Yeah. Comment on anything.
Yeah, if you've actually seen Flow, or if you've seen White Lightning, or again, like if you recommend any movies, like we said, it can be an older title or it can be a newer title.
Please subscribe. Welcome, new subscriber. Thank you. We appreciate. We are a different channel. We don't cater to everyone like a lot of these other channels do. So we're kind of out there per se, especially me at times.
Yes.
So, but yeah. Welcome to our channel.
Yes.
We definitely love you guys. We appreciate your support on our road to keep moving on. And at times we were ready to give up. But we're going to keep moving.
Yeah, keep subscribing definitely, because
keep sharing our videos.
We want to hit 200 subscribers before next year.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
More than that. Keep pumping it, guys.
Yep.
I'm going to keep pumping. Don't take that as sexual either.
No.
But if you do, get out that orgy butter and you know what to do. I'm Charles. That's Vanessa. See ya.